Hello everybody, Megas here, welcoming you back to some more Stardew Valley 1.5. Today we're going to be talking about the new mines that were added in the volcano mine. Now this is a departure from a lot of the traditional mines that were in the game, in the sense that there is an exit always pretty much located up towards the top of the screen. Now I've gone ahead and I've added a little bit of perks to my character, if you can't tell. Make him a little bit stronger. Basically, I want to get through this dungeon as quick as possible. Now, this is actually, compared to some of the other dungeons in the game, one of the more difficult dungeons, in my opinion. The enemies are a lot stronger. You tend to have to do a little bit more work to unlock stuff. It's a vastly different experience. The enemies are different. They hit harder, just all around. It is a very unusual experience in that sense. So you're kind of at the mercy of the elements, so to say, when it comes to this one. Now, the other big thing about this is, at least on the first 5 floors, you don't have the option to go down into, like, pick up on your progress. Once you actually end up getting down to lower floors, you have to keep traveling back down to them. So at least for the first 5. Now on the 5th floor, you do get to run into the dwarf-esque character that allows you to buy stuff from the shop, which is kind of a nice change. It does give you the option of getting the warp totem, as well as some of the other items that can be found for this place. Why am I unable to find how to... Okay. This is another big change, is the fact that you have to, on certain floors, you will get the option to end up having to hit switches to open up, which kind of is an unfortunate departure. Makes it a little bit more difficult. You also do have different biomes like this. This is kind of a cool I love this little biome. The little mushroom-esque ones. Now, I've obviously cheated my character to give him a little bit more stamina. That way we can kind of run through a little bit more of the enemies and not have to fight as much if we don't want to. Now, obviously, eventually, I won't survive, but right now we have, I believe, around 900,000 HP, 900,000 stamina, just to kind of boost ourselves through, get through. All right, now we're on floor 5. As you can see, we can buy some stuff. I'm probably actually going to buy a bunch of these just to be able to quickly get through the mines. There's also the Cinder Clown shoes, which require you to have a bunch of cinder stacks, as well as the warp totem and some other random stuff. So we'll go ahead, we will do this. And let's just bomb our way through a lot more of the area if we need to. We're trying to get down to the lower floors to showcase what is on some of the lower ones. Now this is a cool little biome that we're getting. We're getting the option. Oh man, there's a lot of switches. This is different. I have not seen this one yet. So there's one that works, there's a bunch that don't. Got it. Now obviously for a lot of this, you can end up going across. You can kind of do more with the watering can's the one thing that you will need for these ones, because you're constantly having to hit switches, you're having to traverse. I actually think it might be mandatory. I'm not 100% positive. I haven't played through, like I've said, all of the different breakdowns of this one, so there might be a couple that require it. Now, did this open up that door? No, it did not. So we have to find one that opens up this. I actually do think that to get to some of the secreter things like this, you would need to do this. So let's see if we can There we go. We'll open up this and let's see what our loot was for basically spending the time going through there. Oh, we got a golden walnut. Always good. Ooh, what is that? We're going to throw away... So we got a protection ring. Stay invincible after taking damage. That's not bad. That's actually a pretty good one. Alright, so once you get to floor 10, you get to kind of this weirder biome, and we'll get our little first item. We got a prismatic shard, definitely worth picking up. Now it looks like there is another option. There's some monkeys diving around down here. And floor 10 is where you finally do get the option to open up the lower section of your mine so that you don't actually have to keep traversing that. And this is the big thing. This was the thing that we were hoping to get. So basically, once you get to floor 10, you can end up putting some cinder shards in. So we could use a cinder shard right there. We could put in, like, let's say our sword, for instance. And as you can see, you can add in other options. Now, I'm going to go ahead and... What do I want to upgrade? So I could upgrade this with the prismatic shard, and will it show what we get? We will end up getting an iridium pickaxe, and it's used to break something different. Now, I'm going to switch this out. Let's put this. We'll get something... So, like, there's these options of getting, like, weird items. And basically, it's to unlock the final, like, enchantments for some of these items. So you can do this with pretty much anything. I'm actually tempted. Let's pull this back out. This is the other thing you can do. You can actually add together different rings, and you can get, like, something like this, like a combined ring. Stay invincible for a while longer after taking damage, and you can also... So this is, like, the area you can combine two. You can place a gemstone. You can basically do a lot. I'm going to try one out. I'm going to take my iridium pickaxe. We're going to take this. We have 22. Let's do it. And what did we get out of all this? We got something used to break stones, and it's efficient. Now, there's a whole different, like, breakdown of what each thing does. It's been compiled over on Steam as well as other sites. Basically, these tools allow you to increase, like, I believe efficient uses less stamina. There's, like, ones, like, if you put the axe in, you get the option of basically going quicker with the axe. If you use the fishing rod, you always, I believe, catch on the first attempt. Like, there's just a lot of different variety. Weapons get more upgrade, speed, attack, that kind of stuff. But that's kind of what the Forge does, is it's a enhancement. It's a very late game option to basically play the game and change it how you want. The prismatic shards, obviously, like, that makes this very durable. The only issue I do have, and I will always say this, is the fact that by the time you get these upgrades, most of your stuff is set up. You're not really sitting there going like, I need to, you know, break a bunch of options, or I need to break a lot of stuff. It's basically, at that point in the game, you've unlocked most of the stuff that you already need and pretty much have your entire setup ready to go. But that's kind of one of the neat things you can do once you get down to floor 10. You can use the Forge, build out your items the way you want, and you've unlocked it after you've gone down there. So this was kind of a breakdown of the Forge and the new mines of the volcano, which is, looks so good. It is definitely a harder one. You will need to be high level to do it, and it's a pretty cool option. But if you guys are enjoying these Stardew Valley 1.5 videos, please leave a like, please leave a comment, please leave a subscribe. Until next time, this is Raven Mega saying I'll catch you later.